Welcome to What's in Your iPad. Today we're going to talk about some samplers. We'll start with Samplist. And for our listeners out there, if you hit our YouTube link in the descriptions, you get some visuals, which I'm going to pull up on the screen right now. I like Samplist.
Use Samplist.
You never used it?
No.
Yeah, you can throw it in the audio bus or you could just, chop some. What I like about Samplist is pretty simple. Like you can go in there, chop some samples up, make some chops. It's basic. The low pass, high pass, semitones. It's just basic. And then you could export them out like a zip file and just put them in whatever. Like if you want to put them in your Beatmaker 3 already done or whatever. I like to use that. Since Beatmaker 3 has a dope sampler and I don't like the Cubasis shit I'll throw them, like if I sample in Samplist, I'll export them out and throw them in there. You know what I mean? And it's just pretty simple. Samplist is cool. Like it's real basic shit,
Okay.
Jay, you ever use Samplist?
Nah, that's the first time I've ever heard of Samplist. Like, no guy, like the sample game, I'm kind of still new to it, since it's kind of like the same thing of the functions of a synthesizer, where you have your envelopes and your LFOs and your filters and post processing. I'm kind of like, getting a little bit better at it. Like early, like that whole flip that we did, that was like the second time I ever took an existing song and actually flipped it. Oh wow, that's Samplist. That's dope.
Wow, that's for real. That's crazy.
Yes, that's Samplist. I'm gonna put more pictures, but
it's
real basic. You know what I mean? But it's sometimes basic is better for me, just to get the job done.
Wait a minute, when did this song get released?
I've had it for a while.
I think that's using that same SDK to make Audio Synth 1 the
word.
I'll
let you know right now.
Audio Kit.
Yeah, Audio Kit. I think I remember that's what seeing something about, hey, this got made with the Audio Kit SDK, the samplers.
Oh, another thing I like about Samplist is if you want to record vocals or anything in, it's super easy to do.
Let's see, it's in the App Store for $4.99.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that much.
Yeah, $4.99. It says it's a Samplist is a MIDI sampler instrument which allows you to easily chop a sample into different slices. You can then play the slices with a velocity sensitive on-screen pads, chromatically with the on-screen keyboard, or via MIDI. It said all this with real-time time stretch.
The developer, her name is Christina. I don't even want to say it.
Is it Booga, B-U-G-A. Excuse us.
I'm done.
Excuse us, Christina. Excuse us.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about going from last episode and trying to do
Clev Grand
and fucking their names up to have it.
Sorry, Christina.
Bro, I'm not. Why the fuck your name Booga?
You foul on the play. Foul on the play. We got 2 fouls on the play.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
You wild.
Oh shit.
Oh damn. Shit. The views expressed by MsLeD are strictly expressed. And Cheek on the beat.
My bad. I take that.
And Cheek on the beat.
I take that.
Well,
it does not reflect the rest of the.
Yeah. My bad.
And it was Bouger.
Yo, imagine this putting out some fancy
Christina Boucher.
You know, I'm gonna look that shit up now, Cheese. You done started something. I'm gonna look that shit up. Imagine that's how you say some fancy shit like that.
The views and opinions expressed by this podcast.
It's pronounced Boucher.
Imagine she hit me too, like, bitch.
Oh man.
Thank God for Cypha Omni, because fucking with me, I'm gonna run all the fans away and listen to this.
Shit.
All
the developers, everyone is gonna fuck around and jump shit.
It depends on the day. Cause we switch spots all the time on that shit.
Yeah.
Like yo, let me chill out, man.
Oh man. All right, let me pull up more pictures and get on with the show, because I ain't shit.
Let's see. Some of the features in this. Let's see, what's it say under here? Audio bus, inter-app audio, real-time time stretch, with individual tempo per slice, MIDI in, both wired and via Bluetooth LE. Sampling port from files, app, or open in. Export slices as zip files to other apps. Each slice has its own filter, envelope, and real-time pitch shifter. And record your samples via microphone. You said that was easy to do, right, sis?
Very, very easy. That's like I said, I like the simplicity of it.
It's dope.
At first glance, it looked like the sampler in GarageBand, but I know this looks way more comprehensive than the sampler in there.
I wish the sampler in GarageBand had it lets you chop.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, man.
But it's alright though, because I can tell you a couple joints you could chop, you could use in Garage, or one joint at least you could use in GarageBand. You could chop with it. It's just not as probably not as easy as this one though.
Yeah.
ReSlice, I think.
Yeah, I was just pulling up. I was just looking at ReSlice to pull it up. Talk to us about ReSlice, Cheese.
ReSlice. ReSlice basically it's a AUV3. So you could open it in GarageBand. You know what I mean? And you could just pull your sample in there, and you could just cut your sample up and slices and everything like that. It's not it's like the way it works sometimes is kind of crazy. I find like the best way to use it is to just clear all the chops out at first, and it just adds your chops in, and then and then you have to get it to zoom in.
Because they add wild chops, right?
Yeah, because they add them by the transients.
Yeah.
And it's just I never really understood why you would chop by transients, but I guess it would work for certain things, but for me it don't work, so I don't do it that way. But the only thing I don't like is that you can't. There's no indicator that goes across to show you where you at on the wave. You know what I mean? So you just be kind of going in and adding chops, and you have to listen, is it too soon? But you have the wave there, so you can see where where it would change and stuff like that. But it'll be dope if it added, if you could if you could have the tempo on there, because if you look on the screen, you see how it has the time on there, but it doesn't have the tempo. It doesn't have you can't change it by the tempo. So if if it could calculate tempo, that shit would be fire. That shit would be fire. But still, you could chop and if you was in GarageBand and you wanted to chop heavy, you could use this. You know what I'm saying? And then and get busy.
Yeah, it has more effects on it too than Samplist. And what
it's true. This does have effects.
Yeah, what I like about it is the user ability. When you want to add when you want to right here on the screen, the attack and decay and everything, the fact that it's just so simple. Click it and you could just drag the slider. That's real simple and easy to use.
Yeah, it just sucks when you want to like pitch, like say you want to pitch the whole sample, like after you done chopped it up or something like that. Like, because I know before, like I chopped the sample and I wanted to like pitch it up. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to do the whole. You got to take your finger, run across the whole screen, and then like it don't all. Like if you could just do it like all at once, that would be dope. Like,
yeah.
You know
And that's one thing that Samplist offers. You could, edit all slices, 1, 2, 3.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's crucial.
But this is dope too. Like this, like if you want to chop, because and plus because it got the amplitude envelope or whatever. So so you could like make your samples like like you were saying with the attack and then decay and stuff and all that, like you make your samples like kind of like creep in. You know what I mean? Get all of that's like those good like like effects that people want when they chop a certain types of sample up. So
yeah, I like how you could just run your finger through shit too. Like
I just wish you could get them all at the same level. Like
yeah.
That should be pissing me off, like, because the joint be like, because I can't put my finger straight across.
Yeah, and it's very sensitive too.
Yeah.
So it'll switch one off real quick.
I wonder how it would work with the mouse. Now we got mouse support.
Oh,
that make it more
I didn't think of that.
Yeah. Huh.
Shit probably be worse because I can't move the damn mouse.
That mouse be bugging out for me though. Like,
oh, for real?
Yeah.
I haven't used it that much, to tell you the truth. Like I haven't been home. I want to get a new mouse, honestly, because I want to get a Bluetooth mouse, so I don't have to like use because when I'm outside, I can't like really like use a what's it called, that USB. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
because I need to have that. I need to have that. If I only got that one USB, I gotta have it free for something like drum pads or something. So
now the experience I have with the mouse is like if you have any other like MIDI controller that also uses Bluetooth, that might actually have some issues with it. So I must have that extra mouse, and like I was using with the morph. So I was like messing around with the hi-hat rows, and all of a sudden it just started skipping. And then this was because I had the morph from Bluetooth and I had the Bluetooth mouse on. But when I turned off the Bluetooth mouse, then I was able to do everything Bluetooth with the morph. So that's for listeners out there, like if you do the whole Bluetooth thing and stuff like that, if you like, I don't know what the experience would be if you just went and plugged in a wired mouse. Maybe you get something different, or if you get one of those mouses that plugs in a USB port and just go wirelessly from there. But that's something to just take consideration of.
Wow, you just saved me some money. I ain't getting no Bluetooth mouse now. Thank you very much. Because I got a Bluetooth controller too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I can see it be interfering with each other. Yeah. But let's see, ReSlice is what, $14.99?
Is it?
Damn, I paid that much.
I don't think I paid that much for it.
Yeah,
that's definitely how much I paid for it.
Yeah, because the Versive apps, they be up there, but they get the job done.
Yeah, no, they definitely do. Because the effects on there are good too. Like, like if you was trying to do like some like kind of lower fi, type of music, like boom bap or whatever, and you was using GarageBand, like, and you could get busy with ReSlice, GarageBand, and pretty much nothing else. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like if you wanted to, because you could chop your sample in one, and then you could chop your drums in another one. And you could just use like one of the onboard sounds, like for like your bass, or if you want to add any other sounds to it. And they got like bit crushes in GarageBand, or you can find one like that's an audio unit too. You know what I mean? Like you could like you could go in,
If you really wanted to, definitely.
Yeah. Or if not, even if you want to do boom bap, because there's people that chop stuff up like. I mean, and do like all types of other type of music. You know what I mean? Like you want to do that for $15? There you go.
Yeah, you hit on a point there too. Like there's people out there who do all kinds of music. So you use these apps for whatever you into. And us, being beat makers and producers, we we all over the place with the type of music we make. I know I am, for sure.
Yeah.
you know, I don't like to just stay in one pocket, so I'm always experimenting with some weird shit. Man.
No, I get you. I got the urge to like do all types of like crazy experiments with stuff because I got the space and the time. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
It's like I might find something dope in there. You know what I mean? Like,
Does anyone have Loopy?
No, what's that?
Nuh-uh.
It's another. Let me put some pictures out.
Loopy. I think that's one of those original samplers from from what I remember. Because then there was, I think, Loopy, and then there's Loopy HD.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
that's
seen
it right
this
there.
one.
So yeah, this is classic.
Yeah, this is The good thing about it, it's completely MIDI mappable. But other than that, I don't have too much good things to say about it. But
yeah, I'm be honest with you, like this is one of those apps where like I saw it and it kind of turned me away just because I didn't like. I just initially just looking at it, I just don't understand it. It just
yeah, it's basically for loops, pretty much.
Yeah.
Now that I'm looking at it, I recognize. Now that I'm looking at it, I recognize seeing it. Yeah. Okay, I've seen it, but yeah, I was kind of like you, Cheese. Like it kind of turned me off because I was like, I don't know what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But is it any good?
I mean, depending on who you talk to. Like I said, I'll be on this one group called iPad Musician, and like some of the older heads, they swear up and down, live and die by Loopy. Like
how much is it?
I believe it's $4.
It's not that expensive. Like I think Mpclive actually used this with I think Paul McCartney or somebody. Like it was like somebody famous, and he actually used this live with the iPad on his show.
Oh wait, I think I seen that, but I didn't realize it was Loopy.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, "Yep, they're using Loopy." And then at the time, everyone was all like, "Oh man, iPads now on TV. We're gonna be famous. Everyone's gonna start using it." Never happened. So I was
like, yeah, you're right. It's $3.99, $4. Oh, it said a scene on the Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, that's Jimmy Fallon, not Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, I believe he made the crowd join in, right, Jay? Yeah, I did see that. All right, Audiolayer, $30. Talk to us.
Is it 30?
$30
now.
Dang. What? My God, it was like
30.
I got it for like 15.
Wow. 30. Has it been out for a while?
Yeah.
That's why you got to be up on these apps early, Shoot.
Audiolayer is basically, it's like a multi-sampler. I mean, it is a multi-sampler, you know what I mean? So, like, if you want to sample, like, instruments or something like that, you could throw them in there. Or, like, I mean, if you wanted to, you could also, if you wanted to, like, chop a sample in here, but it would take, like, a crazy workaround. But, like, you could, like, loop stuff up and stuff like that, you know what I mean, and whatnot. But, like, it's basically a sampler. If you put something on one key and you can spread out, you can map how far that sample could play. So you could, like, pitch it down and pitch it up. And they give you, like the envelopes and, like, LFOs, and stuff like that. So, like, you could, like, I made 808s, like with just using, like, single cycle waveforms in here and stuff like that. Like, it's basically, like, it's almost like the Beatmaker 3 sampler and a VST. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so like, it's real powerful, except that you can't chop them. Like, that's it. Like, you can chop, but, like, you can't, like, put, like you'd have to, like, put the sample on one key and then, like, truncate it or something like that, and then put the same sample on the next key and then find the place where you want it. It would take, like, so much work that it wouldn't even be worth it. You know what I mean? But it's a dope like joint, like, because it's like I said, it's a multi-sampler. Like, so you could like record instruments. So like if you have like a guitar laying around and you want to like record it, like you want to like sample it, you can put it in there and like pluck each string and then like just pitch each string up and down. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could do that with this string. Like, this is type of thing you could do something like that with. You know, and I've done that too, like before, like with the iPad microphone, like just on some like some gutter grimy shit. Like I just wanted like dirty. I had like a nylon string guitar. Like it was in the classical guitar. It was in my school, so I was like, yo, I just want this guitar sound. Like I tuned it up and everything like that, and then just recorded each string, and it came out sounding alright. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But yeah.
Damn, see, you making me want to get it.
Not for $30.
That's probably why I never got it. I probably was like, eh.
Yeah, it's basically like the Beatmaker 3 sampler, like, and you could you know, like the same way you could like layer shit out across the keys and stuff like that. It's dope. It's dope. It just takes a lot of getting used to when it comes to like the sample like editor, like truncating and everything like that. But it's pretty dope. And I think you could crossfade the loop. I'm not sure. I'm looking at it on my phone. That's another joint. The joint like you can run it on your phone. Like so.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So for people that's looking for Beatmaker 3, like for the phone, like you get the other joint that you get ReSlice and Audiolayer and basically have like Beatmaker 3 on your phone. You know what I mean? Like those samplers like that have the sampling power. You know what I'm saying? So you wouldn't really have the same chopping capability that you have in Beatmaker 3, but like you just chop by ear and that's better anyway.
Are there any other those are pretty much all the samplers, right? Or am I
didn't 4 Pockets have like a sampler?
Yeah, that's right. They do. They got there's a sampler like Audiolayer. It's a multi-sampler as well.
So I think I might have downloaded by accident.
Word.
Yeah, because them 4 Pockets, I don't know, was like super dirt cheap. So I'm like, oh sure, it's and it all look the same. So I'm like, okay, overdrive, shredder, something. I just get them. You know, it's like then I finally start reading them. It's like, why did I get this? Oh, it's like hold my beer while I just get all of 4 Pockets mindlessly.
Yeah, I picked up that auto tune not too long ago. I said, the crazy thing, I be buying apps and I don't be opening them for like a month or nothing like that, or something like that. You know?
I'm guilty of that too.
Because like I said, it's just so it's cheaper than like say if you were to go on like a desktop and like say get Serum, which is like Serum. That's a big investment where you can get all these. Where you all of a sudden you see something that's like, oh, this does this. Oh, that's cool. You just get it. It's like, oh, $3. Sure. $3 just goes away just that quickly, but you don't even open them. And then it's like, you know, you're like, oh, man, I got to like download all this storage.
Next thing you know, you didn't spit as much as you would have spit on Serum, but just over a longer period of time. And you don't use the stuff.
Exactly.
Nah, but you want the Serum? Like I think if somebody wanted the Serum on the iPad, I would tell them to try to get Nave. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I love Nave so much.
Yeah, Nave is great.
God, I love Nave.
But the developer, he was ahead of his time because like the first one I remember was like Lodge. It was like Nlog synth, and then it was like the synth looked very very ugly. But it was like your first thing that sounded something similar to like silent. And the only it's like it was in the beginning, so it was like you only had so many slots for your presets. And then he went and made Nave. When he made Nave, that was like the game changer. I remember that was like 2013, the summer to 2000, because that was the same time Thor came out. And it was like it was like the synth renaissance that year, man. It was just crazy. And then he also developed ISO. Yeah, I think it was like Tempo Rubero or something like that.
You said he also developed what other sound?
ISO.
Okay.
The Arturia one.
Oh,
he helped.
Yeah. That's me too.
Yeah, so shouts out to Tempo, man.
I didn't even know. I didn't see. JB know like who develop apps, stuff like that. That's the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, this name joint. Oh my god, this joint. Oh my, yo, you know you can put samples in this joint too, right?
Yeah, you can.
And you could and have them use them as your oscillators. That's why this joint is crazy too. Like I've like literally sampled my voice saying Beatmakeristhesquad and I have it say that too. And you could type words in there too and make it. You want.
That's why when you said your nave wasn't working when you updated, I was like, oh,
that shit hurt my heart.
I wasn't updating until you told me it was fixed. I was not doing it.
I fixed it, like, cause like one stint I was like, yo, like between this one and Thor, like, cause them two, like, cause honestly, like, if I never buy another app again, like that actually generates sound, like I'm good.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Really good, you know. Like if I don't never buy another app again, I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I went, I think did I tell y'all? I think I told y'all last week I was going through my 405. I went and I condensed all the apps into like one folder, and it was like 120 music apps in total. Like
going in.
Sure, I probably got the same thing, and I ain't even done that.
Yeah, and then we don't even play with half of them.
Yeah. Nah, you know me. Yeah, you know me. I'm free at Friday like a motherfucker. Bump that, like.
Yeah, I just downloaded. What was the name of it? I was like, let me try this shit out. Org 2020.
What's that?
It's limited a synth, but it's like a lot of in-app purchases and shit. But it looks crazy. Like I went in there and briefly pull it up on the screen.
Oh, right.
But then when I started playing with shit, you know, they wanted that guap.
It's like, you want to use that filter? That filter's gonna cost you $49.
And why isn't it showing the tabs on here?
Wait, it's a org. Did they just take the K off Korg?
Hold on, let me pull up another picture. Because for some reason it's not showing up. All right, there we go. Like, and you can hit these little shits up here. The ha, the shit goes ha. Like, but if you wanna use the ones that are grayed out, you gotta pay. You know,
gotta pay for those, right.
A lot of little settings. I literally went in there. And I was like, let me see what this does and what this does, and it was like, purchase Pro. I was like, all right, see ya. But I download everything, even, you know, especially when it's free, just to see how the sounds are and shit. Because, you know, I manipulate them anyway, like most of the time.
That's the good thing about the sugarbytes, since, like, you can try out and you get a whole lot of functionality without even paying for it. And then if you want to, like, then it's like, if you want to dig deeper, it's like, you can decide if, okay, I want to go all in. But then even if you don't want to go all in, you still have enough functions to where you can just sample a lot of stuff and still make things happen. So, you know, shouts out to Sugarbytes on that.
Yeah, sometimes that's the dopest way to be. Like, I remember, like, I used to have these old synths, and like I couldn't save no presets on them. You know what I'm saying? And so like it would be like whatever I got that day is whatever I got that day. You know what I mean? And maybe I just leave the preset like that when I come back. You know what I mean? But like sometimes it's just something dope about that, where like, you know, like you can just make something and it's like you're gonna make it that day, and that's the only time this particular preset is gonna exist. And that's it. You know what I mean? You can take a picture of it if you want to try to dial it back in, but it's never really going to sound exactly the same. You know?
But see, that makes them for them unique samples to where, you know, you got that right there, and no one else has it unless
at all.
Got lucky to be able to do the same thing, which, we can't win the lottery consistently, so that's just not going to happen.
Right.
But yeah, this joint is about to get deleted.
The org 2020.
The org
You got the org in the oasis.
And I don't even know like
I'm
how
getting that
much
org
that shit is. Let me see. To buy the Pro.
I mean, does it does that AUV3?
I don't even know. I just went in there for a second, but I'll tell you right now.
You know, if it got in-app purchase, that AUV3 is $1549.
Damn. Purchase professional features. Let me just take a shot and show you guys this shit.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And it still ain't telling me how much.
Yeah. I got another synth, and they got they got a joint. It's like on its own, it's a synth, but then like for the AV3, you gotta pay for it. So, they gonna give you a code. Oh, that's the okey doke.
Now, just to use here, look, the microphone connect to a real keyboard. Like what?
Man, listen. Yo, get out of here. That org.
And listen to how they put it up there. To look at for the listeners. Purchase professional features.
Oh,
that's a nice way of or politically correct way of saying we're gonna rip you off.
They doing Facebook marketing on the Apple app like that? Oh man.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is crazy because I'm trying to go into it and it's not even pulling up the menu now. So there you go, org.
That's crazy.
Oh man, whoever developed this they're taking an L right now.
Like I'm literally trying to see how much the professional package or whatever they call it is, but this shit ain't even pulling up for me.
They ain't taking no L because I can guarantee you, there's somebody out there that they getting some sales or somebody is either mad or figuring it out.
Yeah, and it looks appealing. Like, ooh, there's a lot we could do on here. Let's just buy it. But really, like $24.99. This podcast is over. How dare they? It just failed. What is wrong with them? What is wrong with them? Jesus.
All right, or pay for that K.
Hey, they got
No way.
They might just put
who makes org.
Like, this is the serum of iOS. That's probably what it put.
Man.
Oh, man. These names, bro. I can't deal. I'm not. I can't deal. The universe is just trying to set me up.
What's the name of this one?
Kusha.
Oh my God.
The universe is just trying to get me. Kusha. That's right, Cheez. Kusha.
Tortzade.
Oh man.
That sounds like Bowser Cooper's like ghetto sister.
Man.
Stupid.
Listen and believe. All right, org.
42.
See that shit? Listen and believe. And you know it's said in that voice. Like,
listen and believe.
Right.
The org 2020 is here today. Unlock professional features with in-app purchases. For $24.99, you will have the org 2020.
No. Don't do it.
Was it I am your conscious? Just keep swiping and it'll go well.
And 42 people rated this with a
42 people with a 4.6. That's what I was just.
Wait,
right. First off,
to the comments.
Cheez called it there. Like,
I'm not even going. I'm not.
No, it only has 4. It only has 4.
Paid,
That's
paid
why.
ratings. Paid ratings.
Nah, it's only 4
the
people.
ratings. It's 5. Yeah. Wait. For the ratings, only 4.
Yeah, only 4 people commented. That's why.
Oh yeah, commented, but how many? But they got 42 ratings. And you know how to. That's just some bots. It's joint is free.
Yeah,
like, you know
the BCHY. Yeah, that's a bot.
Yeah.
5 stars. Don't say.
However, the USB MIDI function does not work whatsoever.
Yep.
I purchased the VIP all-inclusive. I hear that, so shit don't even work after you purchase it.
And the editor response would be, sucker!
Hey, you know what's crazy? That was just a few days ago.
Word.
Somebody said that. Look at that.
This is probably new, because...
It's got to be a new app.
The org item.
Yeah, because that comment was what, October 6th? October 6th.
And that's I'm done. That's Couché right there. That best that's Couché. Fuck what you say.
Or Kennedy.
Or the BCHY. Like, what does that mean?
It's on the synthesizer.
Yo, I'm done, yo. And the shit says, if you want support, I'm done. Email support@Sophie. I'm done.
Wait, what?
I'll bring it up. I'm gonna pull it up. Because I can't make this shit up. I'm telling you, the universe got it out for me.
Oh man.
Look, website Sophie.com.
Sophie.
Yeah. SOFEH.
Oh my goodness. Man.
Sophie by Couché.
Couché Sophie. Org 2020. The e-board of the future.
Yo, where do you see when this shit was released?
Look, see.
It should be the top. Normally, it's in the top right.
Nah, I checked. But it does say 2019. So, but I thought it would.
Yo, this shit. Yo, in 5 years, the org 2020 gonna be FL Studio.
We all gonna be like Ninth Wonder. No, don't get that.
They're like, you remember y'all was shitting on that? We like FL.
Man, yeah.
It was like org gang, nigga.
Right. Gang. Bang.
Whole lot. Beatmakeristhesquad. What? We said everything. What?
Yep.
1 star. Cypha Omni. They're gonna make a Tupac diss song at us.
Yeah.
They're gonna hit him up.
Yeah. Right.
Big Christina Booker gonna come on there go, oh.
Oh shit. Oh man.
Them bags is flying right out the window. Well, missed that one. That shit is out of here.
Oh shit. Oh, how that happened?
That gonna be a damn Super Bowl commercial. We just gonna be sitting back like,
I done fucked it up for us all.
What have we done?
All right, get the fuck out of here, org.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
The org acting e-board of the future.
Oh man. Only I will find
everything from hip hop.
We need to make a skit out of this shit.
Oh man.
We are.
Oh man.
Everybody looked like they relaxing today on the couches and shit, but me and Jay in our same old spots. Look at these two.
Man, I had to bring it over here.
I did the same thing, man.
I had to bring it over. I was like, y'all gotta go work tomorrow. Like, oh, shit.
Man, yeah.
Damn.
Soundtrack made by Org 2020.
I'm done.
Org 2020.
I'm done. No way.
Taking ass.
Yeah.
Why did I even bring that trash org up? I'm gonna hear about this for the rest of the podcast. Like, I bring that shit.
Empcpro.com.
That's crazy. Man.
Oh man,
Wow.
I done forgot. What's his name? I forgot his shit already.
Man, it don't matter what his name.
I ain't forget Christina.
Doesn't matter what his name
I ain't forget Christina's though.
Bougie.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Miss
Oh, man.
Bouger.
That's gonna be my next beat name.
Jay
You gonna
Boucher.
switch it to Jay Boucher? Jay Boucher?
Oh, that's
It's that
fire.
Bouger.
That's
It's
fire
that
though. That's what I'm
Bouger.
saying. That's tight though.
Produced
Somebody
by
needs
Jay
to make-
Boucher.
Produced by
Make
Jay
that a beat
Jay
tag.
Boucher. Shoot.
It's
Nah, just
Bouger
make
on
that
the
one
track.
word, Jay Boucher.
Jay Boucher. One
Jay
name.
Boucher.
Jay
What's your
Boucher.
name, yo? My name's Jay Boucher.
Oh,
I am the
man.
sixth Jackson brother, Jay Boucher.
It's like, look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now.
Man. He says soundtrack by Org 2020.
Oh man.
Apple, everything.
Right. Oh shit.
Ooh.
Man.
That's gonna make me do a video on org.
There's just you have to make the most fire.
And watch it be fire. That's all I'm about to say. Watch it be crazy. Watch it be crazy.
That
Oh,
gonna
man.
be Aya.
So our next sample from one sample for producer is gonna be from Org 2020.
Org 2020. The Org 2020 challenge.
Oh man.
I mean, my bad.
Four
The Org
producers,
2020
one org.
challenge.
Oh, dude.
Fucking org.
Org adject.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Org adject.
Oh shit.
Man. All right, so check us out at WeSampleEverything.com. Check us out on IG. You can hit me, Chick on the Beat, or We Sample Everything. Fellas, plug yourself.
You hit me at Beatmakeristhesquad or at Cheez Da Producer.
Yeah.
You can find me at everything that says J1 Star Beats on Twitter, IG, and Facebook.
There you go. And you can get me at Cypha Omni on Twitter, Facebook, anywhere there's social media, I'm out there. Google us.